Yo, welcome to Crash Dummies episode 197. I'm Mike.
Sometimes you say crash dummies.
Welcome to Crash Dummies.
Are we crash dummies or are we crash dummies podcast?
Did I not say podcast this time?
Nah.
I did?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. Welcome to Crash Dummies podcast,
Okay.
episode 197.
It's like
That's
an itch.
Pat.
Yeah.
I'm Mike. Welcome. We
I feel like that was like an itch I had because you didn't call us a podcast. I was like, damn, you can rebrand
We're
it?
more than a pod. Anyway, make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon. We just dropped an episode on there last week. We're gonna drop a vlog on there soon, or behind the scenes stuff. And if you guys, last week we did the pod with Hassan, so I feel like every time I do a podcast with Hassan, there's a
new wave
batch
of listeners. Yeah. So
disclaimer
welcome.
again.
Okay, let's go through our disclaimer. Okay, let's start with politics. Our political opinion is like purely jokes. I would never tell y'all my real political opinion. That's not my job. We got Hassan. Go back to Hassan for that. Yeah. Go to Hassan for the real news.
We'll give you like the surface level. The funny thing about when we had Hassan on, I guess he got banned like the next day.
Yeah.
And
got my boy.
And it was interesting seeing. I guess there were some people that he used to be friends with. They were kind of talking shit about him, or
ain't that crazy?
Or not having his back on something.
Yeah.
I think it's also different in the sense where we're not popular enough. We're not out there enough to like really have our opinions shift in any way, first of all. And I think where we come from is just like we're friends with who we're friends with. And if Hassan ever did something that was like like way out of line or some shit like that, it's just something we have a conversation behind the scenes about. It'll not be my responsibility to come on the pod and be like, Hassan did this, I don't stand with that type of shit. It's just like
Hassan mass murders 15 people.
Yeah.
And after I do my research on the 15, all right, 14 of them was some assholes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why he killed that random dude. Okay, we got to talk about that one. What's up with that one? But like, it's just, to me, it's weird when people switch up on people over the internet, and then that person finds out like through a tweet. Like, damn, did you hear such and such?
Yeah.
And they probably been out to dinner, or that person stayed over their house before. Like, I don't know anybody like outside of like Hassan and Noel that were close in those industries with, but it would be a crazy feeling to me to see like one of them like say something about us without like calling us first. So that gotta be a crazy feeling. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, when somebody do that to me, I don't care what was said. You could be like, Pat was wrong about such and such, and if I look on my phone and there was no text message before you went live, it's fuck you forever, dog. I promise you we're not going back.
I think it's like one of those things where it's like, say if you said something randomly, and it's like, I would call you first to talk about what you said. Like, they're saying that you said this. What's the story?
Yeah. And be man enough to say, hey, bro, my listeners or my people that watch me has to make sure I have to stand up for such and such, and you're the way that they're perceiving it, you might be going against that. So this is what I'm gonna do, and you have that conversation in private, so that person at least know it's coming.
Yeah, like I'm about to talk about this, and I'm gonna give my unbiased opinion about it.
Talk. People be. I feel like jumping in front of the camera is like, it's very soft. Like, it's like, because you running away from it. And then you getting empowered by your people. So now you can go jump that person. And it's like, no, have a one-on-one conversation.
Or letting sometimes your audience dictate who you're friends with, whether good or bad sometimes. I think there are some people where it's like, I think some people don't know the inner workings of some people's relationships and stuff like that. Like, even like, this might sound like totally left field, but there's people that are still friends with Kanye, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And Kanye said some terrible things, but I think it's just that one of those things where it's like, obviously they can't be friends with him outwardly. They're still going to be close with him. They might have a relationship or something that's like, all right, my relationship with you is deeper than a lot of these things that happen. And maybe I'm disowning you in private, or saying, hey, what you said is fucked up in private, but I'm just not making the claim. There are some people that do like champion what he's saying, even as their friends. Like, that's like stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, don't champion what your dumb shit your friends say either.
Yeah.
Just because y'all friends.
To believe Andrew Tate has no friends would be crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
He got friends.
Yeah.
He got some friends that's not publicly his friends, probably. Like, they're just, they're like, I can't really fuck with you outside of that. But like, all that, like, running to the internet, making, like, big-ass vlogs and shit, and not notifying a person, and then they got to find out through their community. Like, did you see a such and such? You talking about such and such that I know? Said something about me, and I got somebody who doesn't even have a profile picture breaking the news to me. It's like, what the fuck is really going on, bro? About to go on live and do a drive-by at your house, bro. Hey, 1,000 people in? I'll do it.
Yeah.
We at 987. Starts the load clip.
Oh man. What happened? Did you see Drewski and Odell were put into the Diddy case or something like that?
Where is that from? Is that from like a credible source?
Yeah, they were. I mean, they responded to it.
I know I saw they responded to it.
But no, it was actual a lawsuit. But like Drewski said, like he wasn't he wasn't even known or popular at that time.
2018, right?
And I think one of the claims is that Drewski like forcefully jumped on somebody or something like that and were almost suffocating him. It was kind of so wild, bro. It was so wild shit. And the thing is, like, with this Diddy thing, I think because the stuff that Diddy is accused of doing and some of the things we've seen him do on camera is so wild that a lot of you. I feel like somebody making a fake claim, they have to make it wild. Do you want me to read exactly what they say Drewski did? It's so fucked up because it is a real it's fucked up for like people that are really victims, and that's what Juicy was saying. But to be claimed for that, so he's accused of like essaying basically, like
which is not funny.
Yeah, but one of the and I'm using our word for what word I'm using, just because of YouTube and stuff like that. So the claim said this is a lawsuit, and it said, instead of immediately R-wording plaintiff, defendant Drewski doused plaintiff with oil lubricant and jumped on top of the plaintiff naked and oiled up body, treating her like a slip and slide and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff. Dude, what the
yeah, that's it.
It's so much. Bro, like, it doesn't even sound real. And it's like, the fucked up part about this stuff is that, again, Diddy did so much wild shit and accused of so much wild shit that I feel like any new claim that comes, whether true or not, it has to be wild. Like, I feel like if you just said this just happened, like a normal type of, like, not, let me say not normal, but the not the slip and slide thing, like the words like that, slip and slide, jumped on, and stuff like that, like it makes it seem way more wild.
I would venture to say that celebrities go through a lot more lawsuits than what we know about.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
And a lot of them probably are ridiculous.
Yeah.
But none of them make the news because they aren't tied to anything that's real. So like if somebody accused a random celebrity of doing something and it's just like, well, nothing ties it to that, so it's never going to make the news. But anything, I feel like anything right now tied to Diddy, and anybody that's ever been in a commercial with Diddy, which like people don't realize, like he's a prominent figure in the culture.
Yeah.
He threw regular parties.
I mean, Amber Rose was just on Shannon Sharp's podcast and was saying like she never seen any like the quote unquote Diddy parties and stuff like that. It was just Diddy threw a lot of parties, and she's not claiming that those like sexual whatever type of parties didn't happen. It's just that she was just not there for them. So like there are some celebrities I believe that partied with Diddy and even party hard with Diddy that might have not been around. Might not been around when those crazy stuff was happening.
Yeah.
That's
what I think I said this on the pod before. I think there was different levels to the party. You know what I mean? I think there was a surface party that it was super popular. They say he threw some of the best parties in Hollywood. I think there was secondary parties where could be more drugs, maybe like, people having sex, all that stuff. And then what he's being accused of is like the deeper, darker secrets. Those type of parties, which I won't speak on. Like, the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I believe like everybody experienced a Diddy party, and like anybody can be linked back to his place all the celebrities.
Because Drewski did do he just used to do commercials with the drink company he had, like the Cirocs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
So, and he did like a series where he was actually at his house too. So it's one of those things where it's like, I think the person probably saw Drewski in those commercials and they added his name. But like Juicy said, he wasn't even popular in 2018. So, and he lived with his mom.
Yeah.
So why would he even be? And Odell was mentioning it, and they both denied it. First of all, so like, it's tough though.
And then those two are linked together because they know each other. It's just all like easy.
Man, it's tough, bro.
It's good story. It's good story writing. Like,
I don't know how I would feel if my name was in something like that. You know what I mean? Like, as funny as like the words they use in that the lawsuit was, because obviously Juicy's a bigger person. So hearing that he's lubricated and jumped on somebody and locked the air out them, like that's like it sounds comical almost, but like it's kind of like a serious situation. In a sense of, if my name was brought up with that type of thing, like how would I actually feel?
Bro, I would be sick.
Yeah, it's like bro, like what? Like especially something I like have nothing to do with.
I think Jay-Z took like the best route to all that. Obviously, like he's very high up in the culture, so it's easy for him to, get everybody's ears off his tweets, so people are going to listen to what he says. But the way he took and rolled with that was I think the best way possible, if that's not true, and just be like. And
I think Drewski and Odell, they probably gonna take the same route.
Yeah, that's bro. It's like, when people see these lawsuits, which is going to a civil court, it's not criminal. People see these lawsuits. Sometimes people put like, if you're accused of something, you did it. Yeah. In some people's eyes. And he probably, how many followers you just probably lost? Because people just heard the news like, oh, Drewski involved with Diddy? You know what I mean? People, my uncles be calling me and be like, bro, did you see what happened? Mm-hmm. And like, no, what happened, Unc? They say, LeBron getting too close to his 5th championship. So Jordan coming out of retirement and playing with the Bulls. Yeah. Like, where do you see that at? On Facebook. Yeah, send me the post, Yeah. This is by DJ Envy's fan page.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
It just sucks because I do think there's some weird ass celebrities out there doing some weird shit, and I think stuff like this stops the actual victims from coming out and saying like, what is my story sounds too unbelievable, but this really happened to me. But this person is a powerful person. Yeah,
it worked both ways.
Yeah,
man.
it's just so like I hope if this is false, right, of whatever they're being accused of, that they sue the shit out of the person that's accusing them for, and there's actual consequences.
Also, like, bro, like when y'all be listening to this shit, like appreciate the risks that we be taking. Yeah. Because there's so many times we talked about like cases like this when we was talking about the Meg and Tory case. Yeah. Like, thank God we was kind of like just stayed out of it, because like a lot of people chose sides like that, and just like, don't take everything we say as permanent. Like, we listen to the news just like y'all listen to the news. If something come out that get crazy, shit, we gonna come right back on here and be like, all right.
Have you been watching the series Paradise?
Yeah.
I actually just finished it.
Weirdo.
How am I weird for finishing a series?
It's weird, man. Just take your time, bro.
So I didn't as I was watching this series, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is like, I wonder who wrote this movie, the series, because it seems very similar to This Is Us. Yeah. And This Is Us had a lot of like callbacks, which is like stuff happened in different timelines, right? Yeah. And I was like, and it's the same director. And that director, I'm not gonna lie, let me get his name. But he's good. That series is a really good series. And also I want to note that I made a note, Sterling K. Brown is a really good crier.
Man, he one of the best criers.
Yeah, bro. He one of the best TV. Is he one of the best TV dads?
Cause he got that monotone voice, like everything is a speech. Yeah. Like, I might not be here today. Yeah. I might not be here tomorrow. But Dad, you gotta stop flying. Yeah.
Well, the director, Boris Kunz. What does that say? Like I said.
I was like, what is going on?
But I was saying too, like, he does kind of. Do you think he's typecasted in a sense too? I just think he's always a good dad in every series.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are typecasted. You know what I mean? Like, Taraji, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got that more homey feel to be like a more motherly figure and stuff like that.
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett, like, you know what I mean? Like, they just feel
Who's
like
your best TV dad then?
best TV dad?
Yeah.
Oh, it's always gonna be Uncle Phil.
Uncle
man.
Phil?
Yeah.
But he was an uncle.
Huh?
But he was an uncle.
He's a dad. You seen that episode, bro? You know what?
But did you finish the series though?
No. Take my time, bro. You gotta let it marinate.
No,
I
I
like deeper message. Like sometimes when you watch shows like that, they try to send a deeper message about like what's currently going on in the country. So I like to, when it's an episode like that, I like to think about it like, oh, what did they really mean, and kind of appreciate the series instead of just trying to like find out the answers. But going back to the flashback things, usually when shows do that, that's when the show loses me, because I feel like that's when the show is running out of steam.
Yeah.
But you know it's a real, this dude's style is crazy because he starts with it.
Yeah.
Usually people go like, okay, we're going to do 4 episodes. Then we're going to go back and tell you like, no, don't go back. No. He do it right away. Like, I think it's crazy to keep somebody captivated with little information, because as it's happening, you start to like, oh, damn, I'm still captivated. I'm getting information. Damn, I thought this was about this. It's not about this. And I feel like when you watch a series and once you're wrong about 3 or 4 things, you just sit your ass down and appreciate the series. Because it ain't nothing worse than knowing about the plot before it happens, because you're going to be very, very hard on how it's written. You just be like, damn, this shit better be good because I know they're going to be together at the end of the movie. Like,
it was one of those series, you know, there's some series that you kind of have to, like I just finished watching Top Boy. You recommended, you told me like, hey, you told me just watch the 2 episodes and focus on this one person, Duchesne. Focus on him. Once you locked in with his story, you'll be good. And I feel like Paradise was one of those series where I got what I needed the first episode, and I was like invested.
But I will say the reason why I got Paradise so easily is because I knew who to pay attention to.
Got it.
I knew Sterling K. Brown couldn't be in the series where his face was on there, and he was like, he's a good enough character for him to be the character all the way throughout this, because I just saw him on a major series for plenty of seasons. When you see somebody like that, you know they good enough to carry a series, so you know who to pay attention to. I know like some people don't know who to really pay attention to when things start, like people trying to get into The Office, right? Yeah. If you start The Office from...
I've never watched The Office though.
It's fucking... If you try like season 1, episode 1, bro, that shit is trash.
Really? Okay.
One, the stories aren't like... You got to get some of the relationships from the beginning so you know who to watch, how they interacted before. And then the other one is like, you don't know who to pay attention to. It's like, at the beginning, everybody is like... Because they trying to figure out who's going to be the popular character. What's the best storyline. Like, they pushing through. So you gotta, I'm telling you, with series, bro, if somebody recommend a series, ask them, who should I pay attention to? And then you're going to know. Like, okay, this person.
Oh, do you want to hear some news about people I really don't know like that? And this is no disrespect to them, but this is just on Shade Room. And I was like reading this, and I was like, I really don't know any of these people, but it's still funny to me. So the headline of the post is, woman claims to be in a relationship with the man Miss Nikki Baby, which is I believe Jello's baby mom.
Okay. Wait, so restart it.
No, I know.
You're like 5 people away already.
Okay, so a woman named Diana is calling out Mozzie, which is a guy, right?
Diana's calling out
Mozzie, right?
Right.
For cheating after he popped out with Miss Nikki Baby courtside last night at a basketball game.
So that girl used to date that guy, and he popped out with Jello's ex.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Boom. All right. So there's text messages being released, right? Yeah. And this is between Mozzie and Diana.
Got you.
Right? Okay. Boom. I'm reading. This is Mozzie's text first. All right. I'm gonna ask you to marry me soon. And then she puts the monkey over the eye emoji, and he said, viral. I'm so happy to be with you again. And then she says, I love you. And she says, I don't want us to fight anymore or hurt each other. What you doing? And then he says, I'm going to get myself together so I don't fuck this up again. I appreciate you for giving me another chance. I won't make you regret it. I love you so much. I miss you so much. I'm going to spoil you every day and love you with happiness. And then... he said, Diana, I love you. I want to marry you. You don't understand it. I have to move around as well. I can't be up under you all night, all fucking day. You have to learn how to trust me. I love you. Let me work, make my money. When we get together, this shit can be a movie. And that girl, I didn't even try to follow her yet, honestly. I love you, but I have to move around, babe. Shit is booming right now. I don't stop you from making your money and doing your OnlyFans, so don't stop me either. So, and what I got out of that was dudes. There's funny ways that dudes talk to the girls, like saying words like viral and apology. I don't know, it's just interesting. I think you learn a little bit about. Let me rephrase this. I don't know. Dudes are funny. It's just the certain words they try to do to get their girls back. I think the ultimate dude cheat code, and this is a very toxic cheat code, is promising marriage.
Yeah.
That's like a way dudes try to get out of anything. I feel like
nobody ladies, listen up. No dude is talking about if he's gonna marry you, he wants it to be a secret.
Yeah.
Like he wants you to be surprised. He don't want you to see it coming. No dude, like marriage is like, oh, I'm gonna marry you tomorrow, today. Like it's a good thing to talk about. Like we're gonna get married, but just be like, as you're getting back together, he's mentioning marriage. Like then y'all gonna work on the shit first that broke y'all up in the first place. Like, y'all ain't seen each other in months. How you talk about marriage? And then gonna put viral after it.
Viral.
I feel like viral is in place of like, okay, this way I don't gotta explain why I said I was gonna marry you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry you. She talking about why? He talking about viral.
Yeah. and the words like shit. This shit about to be a movie.
Yeah.
Like it might just be me because that's not in my vocabulary. Like viral. This shit about to be a movie and shit like that.
I mean, that might be the way they talk.
Yeah.
Though, you know what I mean?
But it's also ways I feel like if I was to use that language, I probably would say that more with my guy friends. Like if we were about to go out to the club or some shit. This shit about to be a movie type of shit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit, like, if I ever dated someone that talked like that, we would not be dating.
Yeah.
Like if my woman was talking to me like viral, baby, let's make a movie like on some real shit, and I looked over and she wasn't laughing. Oh yeah, I'm about to drop you off. Don't talk to me like a human being, bro. You need to have some.
To me, honestly, though, in real talk, I think anytime you expose text especially relationship text on the internet to the person that you're with, I personally don't see how you get back with that person. Like, I don't see how you meant back. And I've seen countless of times where a girl or the guy calls out their significant other and then they still end up back together. And it's just like, like, I don't know. It's a different industry. Like us getting more popular, like we're starting to get in these different circles and having conversations and stuff like that with different people. And it's just like, damn, like it's interesting how some people live their lives.
Yeah, they don't look at it. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people, I think the celebrities don't take social media as hard as someone who works a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like them being called out by their wife or them apologizing to their wife on the internet or something like that. Like some of these dudes like that work 9 to 5, bro, they ain't even got no Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, they feelings hurt that you just exposed them on Facebook. They ain't even got a fucking Facebook.
Yeah. Nah, getting called out with no social media, like to defend yourself. Now you gotta create a whole nother page. Your shit still got an egg on it, and now
bro, you know how many people, rightfully so, some of these dudes, rightfully so, they got called out on social media and they don't have any social media presence.
Yeah.
So what that means is the only digital footprint that you have, when people image search you, the only image online is your baby mama saying you broke as fuck.
Yeah.
So now when I see you in Walmart with a basket full of stuff, I'm like, all right, he not about to scan everything. Ain't no way, man.
No, there's dudes that be getting called out in the what's those groups? Are we dating the same guy groups?
Oh yeah. I be seeing that shit. Yeah. No, I heard this story. Cause I might have infiltrated it one day. I just saw how it worked one day. Because there's one in Wisconsin, and there's some dudes I know that was in that thing.
Yeah.
But
I've seen the one for LA, and it's interesting because there was one, the same guy kept popping up like 5 times.
Yeah.
And then everybody, and it's an older dude, I think, and everybody's like, "How do y'all keep falling for this when this guy's been in this group multiple times, but y'all still falling for this?"
Because they think they different. Like some people be thinking, guys and girls be thinking they different from like the last person.
I've heard guys saying that they've been put in those groups though for wrongful reasons. More like in terms of what is dating, right? So if I'm dating you and you say, are we dating the same guy? Then it's like, what if I'm in the beginning stage of dating. Like I went on 2 dates with you and I went on 2 dates with another girl and I went on another date with another girl. Me just exploring the field as a single person. Do I deserve to be in that group of are we dating the same guy?
Yeah, but the thing is, some people grew up differently.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, that's why you gotta ask people about their past. Like if you dating a girl from a small town and she just broke up with her first boyfriend 4 years ago, and you like the second dude she talked to, but you been in a dating scene, you went to college, you just like, you from wherever you from, people just date to date and stuff like that. Y'all got two totally different rules. You didn't took her out on 5 dates. She like, well, that's exclusive because you took me out on a date and we having sex. In your world, you like, hey, as long as I ain't call you my girlfriend and you don't live with me, I'm good. And then that girl put you in a group. Like, who's really at fault?
Yeah.
Nobody's at fault because it's just two people that never talk to each other.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see a dude get put in that group and, like, the girl had to go back to that group and apologize. Because it was like both girls had to apologize to the dude.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I never said any one of y'all was my girlfriend, and neither one of y'all can show text messages where I said we were exclusive. That's why you got to have that conversation. I don't know why people be like, oh, I hope we exclusive, and don't ask the person.
I guess because sometimes it feels like an uncomfortable conversation to have.
Okay, what's the other?
No, I
You want to have a conversation that they fucking somebody else? What's more comfortable, bro?
But it is that one of those things, though. If you're dating somebody, what's the point? Where is the point where you say, okay, we hit it off the first date, right? Boom, let's go. Like, because most guys, and I'm not saying, like, most guys, when you know, like, with the first, or maybe, I don't know, maybe not saying that most guys, I would know, like, the first meeting, like, if I vibe with this person enough to, like, go on another date. So after the first date, is it then?
You dancing around it, bro.
Okay.
You dancing. Just say what you got to say,
Okay.
bro.
Where's the point where it does become exclusive? Like, how many dates in?
There you go.
Do you, or how much time spent together?
Mike. Come on now, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. It's just me. It's just preference because I don't like putting my preference on other men or other women. Once the food is put on the table of our first date, listen. That don't mean like, oh, you can never date anybody again. Blah blah. What I'm saying is like, once we go on a date, you have to give me like a grace period before you duplicate our highest level of thing with another person. So we only went on a date and we didn't do nothing, we didn't kiss, and you go on another date. Now our relationship is now over. Like, I'm straight. I couldn't have been the one for you. It's just like some people's like level of thinking.
So you're saying like you feel that that connection should have been, if it was a connection from the first date, you shouldn't really feel that you need to go test the waters again.
That's when I'm going off. I feel like it's off your research.
Yes.
So if all the happy older couples I see, and 9 out of 10 of the couples said it happened this way, hey, the first time we saw each other, maybe the 10th couple was like, oh man, we ain't like each other at first, and we hung around each other. She dated him, I dated her, and then we finally got together. Okay, but the other 9 couples I talked to, they said when they first saw their significant other, that was it. And it was over. So that's my research.
Yeah.
You might, and I feel like there's so many different type of relationships. Whatever you run into, your first like knowledge of your first 100 relationships in your brain, that's what you're gonna form. So, but this is what mine is.
Yeah.
And like this is mine. So if you went on a date with me and we did some blah blah, and then we talking on the next date, and I'm like, oh, what you do this week? Be like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, I went on a date with such and such. Like, okay, go marry that nigga then.
You did this to me?
Go ahead. That's who you want, man. I'm out. Check, please. Fuck. How much did he pay for his date? Did you make him go to the steakhouse too? Yeah. He fucked up.
I think guys feel a little more slighted sometimes by that. I think because I'm not trying to play the gender roles here, but usually if a guy's like just asking a woman out on a date, usually you would expect just in terms, guys usually pay, I would say, on the first date. From my observation, especially I think whoever initiates the date
Nah,
should pay for the date.
I'm paying.
Huh?
I'm paying.
I know you're paying. I'm just saying I don't want to put that on every guy. Be like, oh, bro, you gotta pay for the first date. If the girl wants to pay, then maybe you let her pay. But I'm just saying, I feel like the guys feel sometimes more pressure because like, how many times can I pay for the first date for different people? So it might be like more guys want more exclusivity of like the dating pool.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't do that. That casual dating shit. That shit weird to me.
The casual dating?
Yeah, yeah,
What's
like,
casual dating?
Like, oh, we just met on this app, and then we gonna meet up, and then see if we like each other after 2 days of like. First of all, we didn't even know each other existed 2 days ago, and all I got are, 5 pictures in a bio that took you an hour to do, and it's only 3 sentences.
Yeah.
And we gotta meet up, and I gotta see if I like you, and I gotta pay on the date, and I find out halfway through that I'm not feeling you, bro. Like, so now I got to go through this process again and again. It's like, bro, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Like, just
I don't think I
travel more and meet people more natural ways.
I never went on many dates. I think because I'm the type of person that would have like a conversation, a deeper conversation before like all like the name, where you from, and your history and stuff like that. I'm doing that before the.
I do not want to know your favorite color, baby girl.
No, not favorite color, bro. I feel like I would want to get to know the person a lot more before I met the person.
Thank you.
In person.
It's about a genuine connection.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, damn.
So like I know when I'm going to this date, there's nothing you can say that can make it like that much worse. There's like I already know everything that you're the good and the bad already.
Yeah.
So there's like it should only be up from here.
Now we just worried about our connection.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I already did the background on you.
Not just making sure you're not a catfish.
More importantly, you got the background on me.
Yes.
Because I don't. The worst thing anybody can do in like a relationship is assume that you're somebody you're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, don't come over here assuming like. Like, don't assume that I joke 24/7. Like, it don't work like that. Like, you come cracking too many jokes.
Yeah.
I want to hear them weak ass jokes. Shit is not funny, bro. You think I want to play all day? It's just a show, baby.
I've had conversations with girls before in the past, and then like their sarcasm I didn't get their sarcasm. It was just sarcasm in like in very awkward moments. It was just like, oh, you're being sarcastic. You gotta do a better job. Some people are bad at being sarcastic.
No, some people, no. They're not bad at nobody is bad at being sarcastic. They hide evil shit behind the sarcasm.
Yeah,
and
or true shit. Or something really mean.
Or they say evil shit like, oh, I really don't fuck with any of these people.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, you said that off of sarcasm, but these are people that you hang with every week. So do you fuck with them or you don't? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I know a lot of people like that, man. Just putting that out there. Man, if the shoe fits, it's you. Stop doing that shit, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, so I got something. So this
you
girl.
never told Tweety Weeks too. Go ahead. I know I cut you off, but I'm gonna make a cut. But I just want to remind you.
This is Tweet of the Week.
Okay, go ahead.
God damn.
You usually say Tweet of the Week. Go ahead.
But anywho,
yeah.
This girl, she was at a track meet. She was competing in a relay. I don't know what relay it was. And another girl goes to pass her, and she hits the girl in the back of the head with her baton.
Oh, I saw that. I literally just saw that. Yeah.
So the girl ended up with like a skull fracture. Like it was serious and a concussion. Did you see the video?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. This is the girl apologizing. Well, I don't know if she apologizing, but this is like interviewed her after, which I don't know how she got an interview.
The victim or the
person that did it.
Okay.
Because I can admit I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
You don't believe her?
Okay. Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Do you need to watch the video again?
No, I saw the video.
Fuck no, I don't believe her. I believe she might have did it unconsciously.
Yeah.
And she's like having a hard time remembering. because sports psychology will tell you that. Like sometimes that happens. Like you go through a moment in sports where your body kind of just takes over.
Yeah.
So that might have been like deeply rooted in her. Like if anybody ever passed me
I think
on a home stretch, I'm bopping they shit.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the Draymond thing sometimes. You know how Draymond commits all those like fouls, especially like the ones his like leg kicks up and all those type of things.
Yeah.
I don't like inherently. I don't think he's like doing it on purpose, but I also think he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I think his body takes over and he's doing the most competitive thing that he knows how to do at that point. He say, damn, this person about to get an offensive rebound. I don't want to get them an offensive rebound. This could change the game. Mm-hmm. I'm about to kick you in your nuts.
Yeah. So I think it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's almost like somebody and this is whatever we want to call Draymond, whether he's a dirty player or not, but in any player, when you think of a dirty player.
Nah, Draymond ain't dirty, bro.
No, I don't think Draymond's dirty, but those were some wild shit he did before the past.
Man. All deserved, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sag Nasty, man.
But when you do something, when people are quote unquote dirty players, I don't think it's inherently them being like trying to hurt a person, but they are trying to do whatever they need to do to win in that moment.
and what I think what happens in those moments is your body is moving so fast and you feel so athletic that you think, damn, I'm gonna, because this is what Cameron said fucked up. I'm gonna hurry up and do this and nobody gonna know it.
Yeah, exactly.
So her body probably thought that she was running real fast and she was like, doop, and hit her in her head and kept going. But it was way slower than what she thought, and it was a wind-up, and you popped her, and I think she noticed that during the race because the key, which I know that she did it on purpose, this what made it. If she would have kept running, I would have been like, that could have been like a twitch or something like that. She stopped running when she didn't have to. Yeah. She kind of lost balance from hitting her and stopped running after the girl fell, and she realized how hard she hit the girl. She's like, damn, I thought I was going to be able to bop your ass, probably throw you off because that'll throw me off too. Mm-hmm. If I'm running away from somebody and I just pass somebody and they hit me in the back of the head with the baton, the next thing I want to do is I want to look them in their face. So what that mean? I kind of got to let them back in the race. So maybe that was her tactic, but she bopped her too hard and girl fell out. It's almost like that time, like you got a little brother, so this definitely happened to you. This happened to me before. You playing with your little brother and you like, I'm going to throw this ball across the room, but it's probably not going to hit him. You like 20 feet away. Yeah. This a ball that you barely can't even throw accurately. Yeah. For some reason, every time you throw it out your brother, it hit him right in his fucking eye.
Exactly.
And he started breaking down crying, and you like, damn.
Or you're like play fighting or stuff like that. Like your brother punches you in your arm, and then you hit him back. But again, that's why I say it goes back to like, you're not trying to like hurt the person, but just enough to like throw them off a little bit.
Trying to compete.
Yeah, so that's what thing I think with people that are quote unquote dirty players, I think they're doing what they feel the need to do to win. Yeah. But they obviously they don't know like, oh, how bad it can be. They don't know the consequences of their actions.
Of what they're doing. Yeah. Like somebody like Lou Dort.
Yeah.
From OKC, from Oklahoma City Thunder, a basketball player, 3-and-D guy. Like he plays really hard, and like some of his collisions, you'd be like, bro, you could have tore Luka ACL. Yeah. Like that's the whole NBA's money right there that you fucking with. Yeah. But all he know how to do is compete hard, and sometimes that shit come out in a weird way. Yeah. Sometimes like he like, damn, I really want this offensive rebound, and then he glitch, and next thing you know, he's spearing LeBron into the third row. It's like, yo, this our ratings, my boy. Yeah. What are you doing, Lou Dort? But also, what I say is because a lot of people in the comments were saying that she should face criminal charges. Huh? And I always thought that was weird that people would take a sport like that, like football, basketball, these sports where obviously you got to compete at a high level and be like anybody. Now there's certain things like, all right, two dudes got done with a wrestling meet and the match is over. And then one of the players after the match is over does something, or after a game is over something. That's why I think like criminal charges, like, okay, I can see where they coming from. But like in competition, it don't matter, man. Yeah,
it is like it is. I think because of the nature of track though, because it is a baton, and the girl could have been like seriously hurt. She is hurt, but like obviously I heard her give her side of the story too, and like the girl never apologized and stuff like that. She seems to be talking okay and stuff like that. So it's like one of those things where it's like no harm, no foul in a sense. It's hard to like, but again, if it was my kid, I don't know what I would do. You know, like I don't know if I would want to press charges because as a parent, especially if, like their parent, you're pretty limited in what you can do to, you know, for that person to feel the ramifications of what they did.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, I would rather sue and like let them feel.
That gotta be fucked up. Yeah, as a parent.
Because you can't like as a parent, like what you're gonna do? You can't fight the girl. You can't go fight her parents or stuff like that.
You can't make your daughter feel better.
Yeah.
And on top of it, what I would be so fucked up about is like, damn, I just got hit in the head with a baton, right? And now this shit viral.
Yeah.
And now this girl jumping on the interview saying that she didn't do it. Like, I'd be hot, bro.
And the other girl saying that she did it on purpose. Like, too. Like, it's just like, so it's like a.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a tough situation because it's two young black girls, too. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to like, because I kind of feel for the girl that's crying.
Yeah.
And it's like.
The CIA been working hard.
I feel sorry for the girl that's crying because it's like, what if she genuinely didn't mean to do it?
Nah, CIA been working real hard.
Like, it's like, and then the whole internet is like chastising for her.
You got this. You got the girl, the woman, the hairdresser dragging a 15-year-old out by her hair. You got the DDG thing going on right now. It's just like, bro, like, what y'all got up for the black community, man?
It's tough, bro.
What's going on? All that shit, like, obviously we ain't talked about the DDG thing. Like, it's like tough to like talk about that shit because you don't know if some of the shit promo, because they all content creators and like that's what they do. You don't know if the shit actually real.
Yeah, and the DDG thing is he's on the internet talking about how he doesn't get to see his baby and stuff like that, and him possibly taking it to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, like no promo.
Like all these other older videos of people telling Blueface, like academics ran about Halle,
yeah. I would say I will say then I think being in a relationship with any co-parenting situation is tough. Like it's always going to be tough, especially when you're in the public eye.
Yeah.
So it's always hard to judge on anybody's situation because it's like, one, everybody's situation is different. And I think the thing with DDG though, I think especially for some reason, women don't really like, maybe just women on the internet. I feel like they since they're not in this world and they don't know how he came up and stuff like that. It's who is DDG thing, right? And like anything DDG, well, I don't know why I can't say DDG, right? But anything DDG says, like it's like, oh, he's corny. I can't believe she's with this dude and stuff like that. And he's always in a lose-lose situation. So I don't know. It's like people live their lives on the internet. And he grew up, and the reason he's so popular is because he brought people into his life and it's into his everyday life. He was one of like the first, like especially like black YouTubers to become really popular because he was vlogging and he was vlogging every day. So people know his cousin is it Luwap or Wuwap? Wuwap, right? And then it's like we know him because of DDD vlogs, so you kind of feel like you might be part of his family. So it's like it's a tough thing to judge any of those type of things because it's like, again, we don't know who's wrong, who's right.
Who's wrong, who's right.
And it's a situation where it's like it's a kids involved, so it's like you can't even tell.
That's the other thing. Like,
you can't really just like tell somebody how they should react when their kids are involved.
That's what I say. That's why I don't like all these, when stuff like that, people get to putting out statements and then releasing old videos and starting narratives. When it's situations like this, y'all should only take statements from the official account. Not what somebody said in the past and try to tie it to something now because it might not apply now. Yeah. y'all be doing the most, man. Y'all be doing the most, and like the people that's on either side for like no reason at all and just like saying that they just spewing hate for the other person, bro. Like, I just think that shit weird. They gotta let people work shit out, bro.
Yeah.
All right, here's my tweet of the weeks. Tweet of the weeks. Is getting dinner with your girlfriend's parents technically running a two-man with her pops?
I think. Oh,
Am I? Because I feel like the definition of a two-man from the men's perspective, is we both want to end this night good.
Yeah, but it's not a two-man because I don't think like the dad always wants.
That's true.
He doesn't inherently want you to sleep with his daughter.
Correct.
Yes.
And because really the two-man is, we at you know, let's say hypothetically,
Yeah.
back then, you know, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yo, Mike, you got change for $1,000? That's like,
Yeah.
I'm pumping you up to increase your chances. That's why I feel like a two-man is.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we just duo.
Yeah, it's like for me, the 2-man is like we're both going to put ourselves in really good positions to get to our end goal.
Yes, whatever.
And we're
going to
assist. Yeah, we're going to assist each other in any way.
Oh, well, that's a foursome, buddy.
Yeah.
That's too far.
As a 2-man, not a foursome though.
No,
like,
don't say that. Don't say that.
No. I'm not saying that it's always a foursome.
Yeah,
but
technically it's a foursome.
But if you running a 2-man, right, and it leads to a foursome, it's still a 2-man, right? Because the 2-man is to get to a goal. If the goal is always a foursome, then that's a 2-man.
Yeah. Long as them 2 men ain't. All right. Next tweet of the week. Niggas in big ass king size beds telling niggas to lighten up. Shut your comfy ass up, fuck nigga.
Just because it's a king size bed doesn't mean it's super comfy.
That's true.
What type of mattress person are you?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like a firm mattress, or are you more like a plush, like super soft?
Yeah, I like softer mattress.
You do?
Soft mattress, very firm pillows.
I'm a firm mattress person, soft pillows.
I can't stand a soft pillow, bro.
No, cause I like soft pillows because I don't like my neck like hunching over like that. I kind of like want to have that like the perfect neck bend.
Been in that neck.
Yeah. All right, next tweet.
Oh, okay. This is my last. This is not a tweet of the week. Somebody messaged me this.
Okay.
It says, IDK, if this was in a recent episode, I don't know why I said IDK. I'm going to start over. I don't know if this was in a recent episode or an episode like a whole last year ago, but you say you wish you could turn off the AirPods telling you the volume is too loud. And it's a weird hidden setting. It's settings, sound and haptics, headphone safety, then turn off. Reduce loud audio. You're welcome.
Somebody gave you like the secrets?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, me either. I said that to tell them, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody asked for that shit, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Stay out my DMs, bro.
Do your thing.
Don't do that.
I can't tell you to do your thing?
Nah, that's crazy. Then I do an act immediately after? It's crazy.
All right, now it's been like 10 seconds now. Come on. This is Underdog.
But you did it again, though. Now you got to wait another 10 seconds.
Anyway, this episode is presented by this episode is presented by Underdog. Turn your takes into cash on Underdog by picking higher or lower on your favorite player stats. Make sure you support the show by hitting the link in the description and downloading Underdog. Sign up and deposit now using the promo code Dummies to get $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. All right, Pat, well, what are your picks?
Okay, so obviously the NBA is becoming more popular right now. This is the NBA's time to get all the eyes on them. No football, no sport really buzzing right now. So NBA, this say tens. But so we back locked in. We got Zion Williamson higher than 23.5 points. Big dog back. And I don't think he eating like that.
Okay.
Over there. It look like he in shape.
Yeah, you look like you're getting slimmer.
Maybe he just got tired of the New Orleans food. Like, okay, I tried everything. Finally. That's why he just had to try everything. All right, James Harden, lower than 25.5 points. Only because, like, James Harden, you never know when he going to be point guard James Harden or scorer James Harden. Like, one time I watched a game, bro, and legit, it was last year, and they had James Harden for 16.5 points. Bro, I watched him score 14 points in the first half and end with 16 points. I said, no way, bro. Donovan Mitchell, higher than 23.5 points. Shout out to the Cavs, who've been doing real good this year. Kay Cunningham, hometown favorite. So I'm going higher than 42.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
All right.
Shout out to Most Improved. Oh, and they trying to say K can't get Most Improved. Come on, bro. Chill out, man.
Anyway, thank you to Underdog for sponsoring the podcast. Make sure you guys use the code Dummies to get a free pick and $1,000 in bonus cash. Back to the pod.
What's going on?
Welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast. What's good?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Good. I got a question for you. What was your worst online purchase?
I think it was cum recipes. Hello? I have a good reason. I have a really good reason. Hear me out, though.
No.
So, I have a gay friend who was talking about it a lot. And I was like, you know what? It's like $12 on Amazon. Plus, I heard about it on Noel Miller's podcast. I feel like that's a good reason. What's your counter argument? Why is it a bad? What is it a bad thing?
I mean, that's just your.
Like, what is that though? Like,
Yeah.
what do you? What's the recipe? Like, what are you looking for?
So, sometimes you want, not me personally, but, there are people out there who want nut in their food.
Oh. I thought it was like something that people drink to make their stuff.
Well, there are like margarita recipes and like espresso martinis with a little bit of extra salt.
Wait. Why did you buy it?
It was his birthday. I am a proud supporter, so I had to help a brother out on his birthday.
But listen, it don't matter like what to.
But what's the recipe? Is it just adding cum to things?
Whose is it?
What do you mean?
So the recipes, right? It's just normal actual food items and drink items with cum on it, right?
It's like an ingredient. Like if you add like capers or something like that. Cum, capers, same thing.
Where is this coming from? What?
Literally.
Where you buy? What is?
Whose cum is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What company? What the fuck?
I don't know who decides whose cum is in the recipe. It could be yours. It could be his. It could be anyone's recipe. Anyone's cum in that recipe. I don't decide that. There's just cum in the recipe.
So is this something your friend previously said he wanted?
No, but hear me out though. I don't have a better reason.
I might want to go back to just to use the pool.
That's why I'm going. I'm about to start swimming again. Yo, oh shit, we having like a casual,
Hello.
we having a casual ass conversation. So yeah, man, I really need to get back into swimming. Yo, what's the deal? Welcome to Crash Dummies Podcast.
Hey guys, hey Mike,
First
hey Pat.
of all, happy International Women's Month.
Thank you. You sound like LeBron.
Nah, she calling me out.
Though.
No. Okay. All right. So, what advice can we give you?
Well, I put on the thing like that. I let little shit get to me, and like I be in a bad mood the whole day.
Hold on. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Say it again.
I said, I put on Instagram.
Hold on. My bad. Okay, go ahead.
You good?
I'm just saying. It's just the way you talk and throwing me off. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. This is my first listener call.
I was trying to get under your skin. No, you did a good job. You're doing good already. We're just trying to. I think practice makes perfect. So if you need somebody trying to get under your skin, call into the show, and we'll just say mean things to you, and you just sit there, take it.
Got it. Yeah, but I don't know why I let little things get to me, and then it puts me in a mood. It puts me in a bad mood the whole day.
What's a bad mood look like for you?
What do you mean? What?
Like what's a bad mood? Like what's some things you do that that people would know that you're in a bad mood?
Was I speaking French or something? What the fuck?
Don't you hate when you see somebody on and then the next dude explains it in a simple, like a regular way too?
It's nothing different.
Go ahead, sorry.
Just little stuff, and then I be giving attitude like most of the day. I don't know. And then they know I'm mad, so they like they don't bother me anymore. And then I be getting like hella upset because they're not like talking to me.
What, can I ask a question?
Yes, Pat.
How tall are you?
I'm 4'10", 4'11", or
I knew I heard something.
Yeah, it sound like she's talking up to the mic and shit.
That sounded like a little pipsqueak.
How tall are you, Pat? How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
You are not 6 foot.
No, why do people don't believe you're 6 foot?
I mean, you ask Mike.
What was that?
We play sports art like literally on the
You
internet.
can literally Google how tall I am.
It's the average height.
I'm just 6 foot, bro.
So the people that are bothering you, right? Are they?
But even if I was 5'8", girl, you fucking 4'10". Like, come on now. That's not even half a basketball ring.
So the people
No,
that
if somebody jumped over you at a dunk contest, they'll literally get disqualified. Like, yo,
Hello?
that's too easy.
Yo, how you doing?
Yo,
good yourself.
Good, pretty good. Just out here at work. Let me just start by saying, fuck audio listeners.
Why is it fuck the audio listeners though? Audio listeners, I appreciate.
Just because,
y'all.
no. There's no why. It's just fuck the audio listeners.
all right.
My English ain't even that good. All right.
Because I'm trying to, it's a good message you spread, and I don't want people to actually find out you dub. All right.
Yeah. Hey, first of all,
Hey, that's enough. You sound smart right now. I'm telling you say anything more, they gonna know. All right, let's get to this question, bro. Let me save you. All right.
shit. All right.
All right. What do you need advice on?
Something I need advice on is I just need to keep my mouth shut because everywhere I go, my mouth gets me in trouble. I literally just lost my job at Chase because of my mouth. Wait. Nah, because of how I talk. Because of how I talk. My manager, he look ugly. I want to say he looked like a snapping turtle, but he looked more like a frog, like a bullfrog. He looked like a mix between the two. And I come into work one day and I just tell him, like, hey man, like, why do you look like that? And every day he tells me, like, man, I'm your manager, you can't be in here. This.
Bro.
That's the only reason I called him.
No, bro. Hey, let me get another. Hey, let me say another thing too. Pregnant women and children do not. No.
Nah.
What the fuck?
He almost craps on his title.
Nah.
Pregnant women and children.
There's nothing.
Like what?
Nothing else could be said.
All right, man.
Yo,
What up?
what's going on?
Not shit. I got a question for you, or a prompt for you. If you could shoot your shot at a celebrity, who would it be and why?
The Six God, Aubrey Graham, Drake. Drake needs me.
All right.
Like me and him together, duo.
Okay.
Kobe, Shaq,
Okay.
LeBron, Dwayne.
What's your plans when you get there?
And what are you shooting your shot for? Like.
Anything, whatever you down for.
All right, brother.
All right. If Drake is watching this now, what's your message to him?
I love you. You like my top two man. Like top two, and you might not even be two for real. I got a phone case of you. Like, bro, like fly me out. We need to be together. That's it. Simply.
So,
Like, I'm actually kind of nervous right now thinking about this.
Bro, he don't know you, bro. You good.
You don't know that.
He don't know.
I seen Drake. He pointed at me.
all right, I want to ask you a Drake question. How old is Drake?
How old is Drake? I don't even know for real, but like,
I think you say he's your number one
he's
man.
Number one man. Number one something else.
Hey.
Welcome to Crash Dummies podcast. What's good?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
First of all, happy International Women's Month.
Oh, thanks.
All right, let's get to the question now. Now we got the festivities out the way. All right, what's an opinion you have that might rub people the wrong way?
What did I say? I think it's a red flag if somebody doesn't have friends of the opposite sex.
I like that one. What do you mean by friends though? Like it got to be in their close circle, or they like?
I mean, it don't necessarily have to be close. Like this is somebody you talk to every single day, but I think it's important to at least have the relationship, because if you only see the opposite sex as like a potential romantic partner or a sexual partner,
Correct.
It's kind of toxic for when you are actually in a relationship, I think.
I ain't gonna lie. It to me that only applies to dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I think
it's a lot of.
It's important for women.
Yeah, but that's tough. You got some slim pickings out here.
Have you been in a relationship that this has become a problem with then? Because usually when I hear this as a red flag, this is something that's come up in your past relationship.
I've had experiences where people didn't like it, but for the most part, most of my relationships, they've been okay with it. But I've definitely had it where people were like, I guess men are always skeptical.
How many guy friends? How many guy friends you got?
I have a few, but I have like 3 that I'm like pretty close with.
Oh, and how many girlfriends you got?
I have a lot, but I have like 5 that I'm super close with.
So you got 8 close friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too many. Y'all fake as hell. It's too many. Somebody don't like somebody, and y'all all hiding it. Somebody fuck somebody boyfriend or girlfriend. Somebody hide. It's a secret in that friend group. Am I lying?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, so the secret must be about you.
Nah, that's crazy.
She don't know the group chat secret. No.
I think it depends how big the actual friend group is.
Like,
so you
some
can't...
of the friendships are separate. Like it's not like one big friend group.
Gotcha. But the 5 girls, do y'all all hang out with each other?
Yeah.
So it's 6 of y'all.
And we've been friends since like middle school.
Oh, damn, y'all might be locked in. Them the groups that be locked in though. But you must be from a small town or something.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Okay. That's small.
Oh.
Pittsburgh not that small.
Shout out Pittsburgh though.
Wait, can I say something though?
Go ahead.
Pat, I really just realized that you're fine as fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
First of all, happy International Women's Month.
Yes, sir.
Put some clothes on them. You girls be calling up here naked, man. Y'all gotta keep that freaky shit on, man. I'm trying to do a job here. I'm at work, baby girl. What is you doing? Do I call up to your 9 to 5 being freaky? No, I don't.
That's funny.
Nah, that's too crazy.
Which celebrity would you shoot your shot at?
All right, it would be 50 Cent, aka Mr. Turban. I just always lusted after him. I always lusted after you. I always wanted you. I went out to Vegas. They said you was a big trick. I love tricks. What's up?
All right, I need you to put your clothes on.
All right, give me a minute.
What the fuck? So what made you like, what else did you like about 50 Cent? Like, when you start liking 50 Cent?
I told you, since I was young, I lusted after.
Okay.
I still do.
Okay. You ever been to a 50 Cent concert? You tried to meet him, meet and greet? I think he
Fuck no. I tried to go to an after party one time, but he left early.
Yeah, you're a little low effort here, huh?
What?
You ain't giving no effort, for real, for real. You don't want this, for real.
Nah, it's just he's just older, so he doesn't stay at parties that long. He just get his money and leave.
All right, what can you
But
provide?
I think it was early 2000s.
What
I
can-
could have got him.
What can you provide for 50 Cent that these other women can't?
Shit, not much.
We love an honest queen.
Man, come on. Come on, get some credit to you right there. That was a lovely
No,
answer.
man.
That was a lovely answer. I hate people that think they just got something magical that another human don't. We love that, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the cat's good, but shit, I'm pretty sure he had some good cat before.
You so real, man.
Nah, you too real.
Now you way too real, man. CIA about to be knocking at your
Shit,
door.
hit me
They
up
like,
if you can, type shit.
Type shit.
Type
Nah,
shit,
the
nah.
nonchalant Riz. I feel it.
now you might get this there. Nah.
All right, you have a good one.
Wait, hold on, Mike. You always want to hang up on people all fast.
Thank you, thank
How
you.
does that mean?
A Patreon listener
Oh
that
my
listened,
gosh.
she listened to ours and she
I
just
don't
exposed the real. That's
this is
the real.
not the real. This is what happens. Pat started like, bro, this is what he does in the background when nobody's seeing. He be like,
Nobody can see. She can't see what you.
no,
doing.
we
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
He does his hand. He does a little like hurry up motion sometimes. When we
Audio
cut-
listeners, see, he don't care about y'all. He just wants to, man,
Well, what you
this
guys
dude-
say? What you guys say? You are a Patreon listener. I should have given you more time.
It's my birthday Wednesday.
Your
Oh,
birthday's
happy
Wednesday?
birthday.
Oh, so yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Where's Key?
Pat's forehead.
He's not here.
Oh.
Your name being Pat. Why Pat's forehead though?
Shit, when you uploaded that picture, Pat, I was like, wow. I was taken back. I just like, I gotta be this nigga forehead. And then once I put it in a little picture, I was like, this shit is just too perfect.
No, that's crazy. Crazy dick
I've
riding
been your
by
forehead ever since.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, well, it was nice talking to you, boys. Have
Right.
a good day.
You
Yeah.
too.
Let my shit breathe a little bit though.
Let it out the cap.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Put some clothes on, man.
Oh man.
Y'all watch some of them women listeners. They be calling our pod naked. Put some clothes on.
Yo, what's up?
Yo,
What up,
what's
what up?
up?
Welcome to Crash Dummies podcast.
Shit, thank you. I've been listening to you guys for a minute.
Appreciate. All right, I got a question for
Real
you,
one,
bro.
I have
What's
an answer.
Okay.
what's the most awkward situation someone has flirted you with?
Shit. Yo, this happened back in like 2014. And I was walking home from the terminal. I had a girl, and I'm walking home, and this nigga, he was walking up to me. He's like, deep voice, was like, yo, I need you to help me with something. And I was like, what? He was like, I need you to call my phone and like, you know, just check to see if it's working and shit. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, I don't care. So he typed his number, he called it and everything, and it rang, and he was like, all right, cool, thanks, I appreciate you, homie. Dapped me up and walked away type shit. And then I'm walking back to the crib, and 2-3 minutes later, this nigga calls me. His voice completely fucking changed. He was just like, hi, you just met me on a, right there. I just thought you were really cute. And I'm just like, is this the same nigga that talked to me? It was like, yeah, I was just not sure how to approach you, so I approached you a certain way. But like, I think you're really cute, and I want to hang out with you. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gay, bro. And I got a girl. Like, he's like, you can't have friends. And I was like,
I know you like making different voices, but your voice sounds just like his.
I know. I have a soft voice. I know.
Like you was trying to make different voices, but they both sound alike.
I know. I can't explain it. But
Yeah, I think I can explain it though. If you want me to take a shot at it.
But yeah, his voice sounded like real feminine.
Yeah.
He might
Yeah, like I was telling him I
have
have
been
a-
onto something though. You know?
Yeah.
Can you go back to what your conversation was with him again? Because I'm listening with a different like lens now. They kind of like.
All right.
All right, go ahead. Just
So
like the
when
interaction.
When he walked up to me, he had a deep voice. You know how niggas be having deep voice and shit?
Yeah.
Like niggas in the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah. He approached me like that. And like, you know, I thought he was a regular hood nigga needing some help and shit. So I helped him.
What was
I
the help
called his
though? Like
phone.
what was the help?
He said he couldn't make any calls on his phone.
Got it.
So he wanted to make sure that he could receive calls. So I called his phone. He typed his number in and called it. It rang. And he was like, cool, thanks. Dap me up and walked away. And I'm like, it's a regular confrontation and shit. Like, I was cool with it. So
I don't know if that's right.
I'm walking like 2 blocks down.
I've never heard anybody need
for
that.
me,
But go ahead.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
You trying to help people out. I get what
I
you
get
mean.
you,
You just
yeah.
thought you a good dude.
Yeah, I'm walking 2 blocks down. This nigga calls me, and his voice completely changed, sounding like mine. But he's gay.
How do you know he's gay though? Just
And
by his
then-
voice though.
First of all, there's no way your voice would be changing like that.
Nah,
Like,
you
to
can't
sound
say
like
that.
Mike and it sound like me is different.
I know, but it just maybe just got more comfortable and let you know like his voice is like just because somebody got a
There was
voice
no
change.
comfortability. He made me uncomfortable.
What was the conversation like?
Well, he asked me like he thought I was cute, and he wanted to take me on a date.
Oh, you should have let him. I'm sitting up here thinking for him like maybe he not gay, but nah, he wanted you, bro.
No, yeah,
But there's
Like,
nothing
this
wrong.
nigga,
But
like,
at this point, you haven't said like I feel like you had plenty of suspicion. You should have like said, "Hey, I don't know what you're pursuing here, but I'm not into that." I feel like you just let him.
No,
I feel
I
like you
didn't.
let him on.
No, let him wrong. All I do is help him.
Yeah.
And he was inquiring too. You probably gave him a little reason to inquire, as you said.
Well, inquire for what? The nigga asked for him. The nigga asked
Yeah, I'm
to
just
help
saying
him.
though, he's just trying to inquire.
You mad? You called us because you mad because you got rizzed up. That ain't no nothing, brother.
I think it's funny. I'm not even mad.
I know
So,
you're
like,
not mad.
let me tell you this.
That boy blushing right now. Yeah, he got you thinking about it. You got a pie. He said,
No.
"Oh, is this your way of calling him out?" Oh, okay. We got to link y'all back up.
Yo, fucking what happened was after that, I told him I was gay. I told him I had a girl. He was like, "You can't have friends." And I was like, "I don't want no for friends." Yeah, like I have enough
You said
already.
I told him I was gay.
Hmm?
You said I told him I was gay, and then I had a girlfriend.
No. I said he told me he was gay. I
Oh.
told her I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
I'm
what's
not.
what's the
I have a
point?
girl,
What's
Uh-huh.
and
Well-
then like eventually, he told me he asked me if we could just be friends, and I was like, nah,
Why you say no though?
I'm not. I'm not. If you asked me if I was gay, I'm not gonna be friends with you.
You can't be friends. You can't have gay friends.
I can have gay friends, but I know you want to try to raise me up even more.
All right.
that boy running from the riz?
It's like niggas do this shit to females. Like,
All right.
like
All right, bro. You have a good one, bro.
and you too.
Man, bless his heart, man.
Oh man.
Hey, yo.
Welcome to Crash Dummies podcast. What's up?
Hey, nothing much. How about you?
Where you from? You gotta be from Canada or something.
No, you kind of look like.
No, I'm from Seattle.
What are you? You kind of sound like you might be Asian or somewhere.
I am Asian.
Ah.
I feel like that was racist.
You think so?
Yeah.
It had, there's I don't want to repeat the
You
thing.
were right. You were right. I get it. You're right. That's a really big risk to take right there. I really fuck with you for that.
But it's not that big of a risk because if I was wrong, I would have just took it out the pot.
You also said Asian though.
Yeah.
So it's like
Very very wide. Can I start to guess where else you might be?
Now we're about to get racist.
All right, let me just guess. Can you say this tower is tall?
Whoa, you're crazy.
Let me-
This tower is tall.
Okay.
No,
Are you trying to guess my ethnicity?
Yeah. Korean.
Oh, no,
Oh fuck.
is he close?
no.
Oh shit.
Not even close, bro.
I feel like if I said China, that's just way too like broad. Are you Chinese?
No,
Japanese?
nope.
Okay, now we're gonna get. Now it's getting interesting. All right. Are you Lao?
Nope.
Fuck. All right, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Honolulu, but I'm Filipino.
No, you were so off.
I'm so bad.
That was terrible.
That was so bad. Okay. I got a question for you. What's the most
Okay.
what's the most awkward way someone has flirted with you?
Okay. I work in a grocery store. Early morning, like 7 a.m. early morning. So I roll up, I'm scrubby. You know, I got an apron on, I got jeans, t-shirt, whatever. So I'm doing my shit. And this dude comes up and is like, excuse me, where's the sushi at? And I'm like, okay, it's on the other side of the store. So dude's like, oh, okay, thank you. You know you got a fat ass on you, right? And I was like, excuse me? And I have like earbuds in, so I didn't fully hear him. His friend behind him starts laughing. And I'm like, so the guy repeats himself. You got a fat ass on you. You know that, right? And I'm like, thanks. So he kind of like looks at his buddy. He looks at me. And then he goes, well, can I get a high five? and he puts his hand up. So I'm just kind of like, okay, give him the lightest high five. And then his ass just turns around and walk away. I don't have no makeup on, no nothing. I'm just like,
But he did say ass
trying to-
though.
I think he just blessed you. I don't think this is the worst way. He gave you a compliment, gave you a high five.
a compliment? It's not even 8 a.m., bro. I don't got no makeup on, no nothing.
But he said ass
and
though.
I'm like, I guess.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
He said he has a nice ass.
Yeah,
No, he said that I have a nice ass.
Yes.
yeah.
But she talking
How
about
is that a
makeup.
compliment?
Oh, okay. I guess what you're saying, you're mad that he didn't call you like beautiful, and like why are you going straight to my body and like objectifying me or something like that?
It's not even that. Why would I want to get hit on at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday at work?
So it's about the.
I have a ring on my finger.
Oh, well, he should have led with that. A married woman talking about the worst way she's been flirting with. Nah, I feel you got time for this stuff.
Oh man. All right. You have a good one.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye. So Pat, I was reflecting on our friendship, and I was saying, I said you give the best and the worst advice. But yes,
Personally, me?
personally you, and I think you need friends like that because your good advice is actually tangible, but then your bad advice is like it's almost like you'll talk me off the ledge type of shit because it'd be like, oh Pat, such and such happened, and he's like, yeah. Go
Beat his ass.
Yeah, go beat that.
You know, that's my solution to everything. Let's beat their ass. Like, why are we going back and forth with people?
Because when you go that extreme with the advice, it makes me kind of like, okay, he's already up there with the advice. Now I can kind of take it down a bit and like come to a more rational decision.
Yeah.
And then obviously when your good advice is good advice, it's just plain and simple good advice.
If you need me, call me. Always call me for advice. If you into it with anybody, because I'm all about taking it there. And what you gonna realize is it's not worth it. That's what you gonna realize. What the fuck you mean? The the Uber driver he put your milk at somebody else's door, you need to track him down and beat his ass. No, man, ain't that important. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't call me with this bullshit. Wax on, wax off. My dad tripping. Beat his ass, man. No, I just said it's like the taxes.
Do you have people you kind of go to for advice and shit?
I am the advice.
For your own advice?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, niggas be running in circles. It's like a hamster on the wheel.
No, I'm running in a straight line.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? Yeah, don't try to play.
Trust me. Happy International Women's Month. Hold on. Happy International Women's Month.
Thank you.
There you go, Paige.
Appreciate it.
What was why'd you say it again, though?
Because I was acting like LeBron. That's what I was saying. First of all, ladies.
Cocksucker.
Happy. Whoa, what was you saying that for?
Cuz, nigga, you glazing.
Who?
You.
Glazing who?
LeBron.
I can't repeat a me.
You glazing, bro.
Okay. You glazing Mark Henry. You stole his whole look.
Oh my God.
You talking about glazing.
That shit wasn't good. You got on a curtain right now, bro. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? What's that, Tasmere? Fake ass curtain.
Damn, why you hating on? Shout out to Hype Boys, bro.
Leave them out of this.
Going back to the LeBron thing, since we're on the LeBron topic.
What LeBron do?
LeBron stepping up to Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God.
What did he do to Stephen A. Smith?
He walked up to him.
He stepped to that bitch ass nigga. That's what he did. The talk is crazy. Yeah. Oh boy, I love a pull up. Yeah. I love a pull up. You know what's crazy? Because I was watching the clip and I was already thinking like, damn, this kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, LeBron actually going up to somebody. Because to me, LeBron has reached a point like he's a billionaire. So like billionaires, they don't have to talk to people like that. So for him to go up to Stephen A. Smith was crazy to me. And then later on that day, I found out this was like during a timeout during the fourth quarter of a game that eventually went to overtime. Mm. So this game was a close game. It was on national TV, and he just clocked out mid-timeout, stood up, and said, leave my son out of this shit.
See, now I got to interject. I think LeBron's soft for that.
You think he's soft for that?
Yeah, bro, because that nigga didn't want to face Isaiah Stewart in the ones, man.
That's
fuck is we talking about?
I don't think he was trying to face anybody.
He wasn't trying to fight Stephen A. Smith. He checking him about his son.
Well, you don't know what he was trying to do, because if it was going to get took there, it might have get took there. But I personally think you shouldn't be confronting somebody about putting somebody on the media that's already in the media. I can see if he was talking about like Bryce James or something like that.
Yeah, but that's me. People don't be knowing. The people don't do no research. People just get on here and be like, "Oh, LeBron James, he getting his son play for the NBA. His NBA." If I'm on TV and somebody is talking about me, this is what happened on Stephen A. Smith podcast. Somebody is talking about me. They're talking about me, debating about the face of the league or whatever, debating something about me, and then you got my son's lowlights playing in the background. You got my son's a highlight of my son playing, and he don't have nothing to do with the topic. You're not even talking about my son. That's some slimy ass shit, and that's some weird shit to do in the media for somebody who's supposed to hold themselves a high regard, regardless if they produce anything. Like if we put out something, like you said some shit one week, that we end up cutting out the podcast, we're responsible if that makes a podcast. We can't just be like, let you talk like that and then put it on the pod and just be like that. So if his producers did that, then that's part of your thing too. Like, bro, you got to stand up to all that shit.
It's tough when a dude that's 6'10" walks up to you, because there's no way of looking tough. But because I think what Stephen A. Smith should have did, because the thing about, obviously LeBron's tall as hell, right? He's taller than all of us, and we all be looking up at him. But
bro, you good?
But if that was me, I would have stepped closer. Because I think the further you stand away from somebody, and it looks like I'm here, like nigga, what? Like
Stephen A. gotta know his cameras. That's the thing, and you gotta know, like in situations like that. Now you say like, oh, somebody 6'8", 260 pulled up on me in the middle of the street, started fighting. Like, okay, like you gotta take a little bit of precaution. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Let me scoop, dog. You know, you gotta like. But in public, I know you're not.
LeBron.
It's LeBron. It's in the middle of the game. I know you're not doing that to me. boy, I'm about to look so motherfucking tough. Like, are you crazy? You think you about to walk?
I would have got pointing fingers and shit.
I'd have been like, man, fuck all that, fuck all that, and just keep doing that shit. And I'm not letting no 6'8" dudes stand over top of me and look down. And I'm stepping to the side, like, I'm cutting the ring in half. What was we talking about?
No, you definitely have to.
But I think
my hand movements are exaggerated.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm doing this shit. I'm getting disrespectful.
But
I already know it's there.
That's why it was so gangster LeBron about me. It's not the gangster like, oh, duh, he pulled up on the old man or he pulled up on Stephen A. Smith. It was the fact that you don't know when I'm going to do this shit. And I feel like it was more of a message to everybody.
Yeah.
And it was like Stephen A. is the most popular person in the media right now, that when he talks, people listen. So it's like, I'm doing this for everybody. This for all y'all. You could be at the game in the fourth quarter. The game could be tied. I might stand up and check your ass in front of everybody.
Now,
and then we're going to see what you're going to do.
Now playing devil's advocate, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that LeBron put this target on Bronny? Because you know there's that famous tweet, that he did that he was talking about Bronny's better than a lot of these dudes on the court right now. It was a game he was watching. He was just saying his son is better than a lot of those dudes. And when everybody knows he got drafted to the Lakers because of who he was. But do you think that because I don't think Bronny is above getting criticized. Yeah. But I get it. It's just like, oh, you're criticizing a second round pick when you wouldn't have criticized it at all. But people do got to know that this is LeBron James' son. Correct. You're going to get criticized.
Correct. So again, one, y'all not allowing this man to be a parent. So y'all always going to put him in basketball mode. He's never allowed to be a parent. Mm-hmm. And then two, if you look at the later part of the season, which everybody will see, there'll be a lot more G League players playing. Yeah. There's going to be a lot more G League players playing. That's why G Leaguers go so hard. He averaged more than a lot of G Leaguers. So he better than half the people in his draft class already. That's half the dudes. LeBron wasn't talking about half the dudes in the NBA. He's talking about half the dudes that's getting opportunities, getting new opportunities. Bronny probably going to be busting their ass. That's what he believe in. He can't have belief in his son.
No, I definitely think he can have belief in his son, but I think it's just him knowing that he's LeBron James.
Yeah, you can't get mad, bro. You literally LeBron James. Putting your son out on the shelf saying my son better than half these niggas.
That's why I don't rock with people who like in the middle of it that like take takes like that, because it's other people you encouraging, like some of those Barstool dudes. Yeah. And some of those I seen the dude named Clay Travis, they'd be like, Bronny James is only here because of such and such, such and such. He would never play in the NBA if his dad wasn't LeBron James.
No, that's crazy.
Ain't right. And you encourage that when you say, no, LeBron deserved that. Like, I feel like that's just encouraging.
I hate that. I hate that argument like he wouldn't make it. Because I don't.
That's why that shit lame.
But it wouldn't have been as fast though. I don't think I think he would make it, but I don't think it would have been as fast.
Who cares, bro?
That's what they're saying.
We had a fucking president with a son. Yeah. We had 2 George Bushes.
I think people don't realize there's nepetism in everything. We've already had this discussion too. It's just like there is nepotism. There's even the coaching in NFL. You see these coaches. A lot of them their dads were NFL coaches and they got their start as an intern or a wide receiver coach or some type of maybe lower level coaching position.
Why do you think fraternities exist? Why do you think everything? Yeah. Why do you think all these clubs exist?
No, it's about who you know for sure. Niggas can't hate that.
It's about what you do with the opportunity once you get there too. So
and he doing good.
What about all the coaches' sons that's taking up a bench spot on the end of a college thing? Like, what about Izzo's son? What about the coach from Gonzaga's son? Nobody say shit about none of these people, but when it comes to LeBron,
they do.
They do it. No, they don't.
They do. It's just not as popular because it's LeBron.
It's just
right because they hating type shit.
So this week, I saw these like 3 kids pushing a car into a gas station, right? And they were struggling because they were going up a hill. So I got out the car. I was like, y'all need help, and they were like, yeah. So as I was going to help them, I realized I forgot I was hurt. So I was like, actually, y'all, I told them, actually, y'all, never mind. I ruptured my Achilles. I forgot I ruptured my Achilles when I got out the car to help.
You told them that?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
No, they're like, really? I just kind of walked away. I didn't really see the reaction.
Boy,
they was pissed.
That was me and my
son. I would have been cooking you, bro.
Yo, lame ass, boy.
I definitely pump fake. But I
always would have jumped your ass. Like, what? Your Achilles?
Nah, I would have beat their ass.
Nah.
Would have ruptured Achilles?
Yeah.
How old is that?
They're like 15.
Oh, no, that's a decent fight.
Yeah,
you might do a little damage.
Yeah, 15. And then but the other thing is, obviously, I feel like with 15-year-olds these days, there's no winning fights.
Depend on what type of 15-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
I beat the shit out of a 15-year-old suburban kid. Knock the pills out his pocket.
No, I was at a baby shower last night, and we were
Oh,
talking.
congratulations.
You
I was
good,
gonna say-
Mr. White?
I thought
Man?
you was a little bigger. I didn't want to say nothing, but congrats.
You all right, Mr. White Man?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I have to make sure, you overboard.
All right, what happened at the?
No, we were basically saying that baby, there's no such thing as a baby having a bad outfit, and I disagreed because some babies be wearing some bullshit. It's not the baby's fault; it's the parents' fault. But
What's some bullshit to you?
No, there's some babies with some bad outfits, bro.
Babies be wearing some.
Babies can't wear it because they got to be cosplaying something if the outfit bad.
And there's just some babies just with some bad
Nah,
outfits.
babies can't do no wrong, bro.
No, the baby can't do no wrong. It's
No,
definitely
the
it's
parents be bogus. I seen a baby in a FUBU outfit the other day.
That's tough.
But FUBU outfit,
Man, that's tough,
I
man.
think-
These kids dirty as fuck, bro. You might get these kids no good ass clothes.
but you really don't need clothes as a baby. I feel like.
Hell no.
Like,
That's
all you
when
need
I
is your
judge.
diaper.
Like, why your 2-year-old got on the Miri jeans?
Yeah.
Like, let this nigga go play or something. Like,
Every time I
know
go
what, though. Niggas be-
when I go to the shoe store, sometimes I do look at like the baby shoes and shit like that.
Oh.
But the shoes be like the Jordans, like $400. I'm like, this is way
For
less material.
real?
Like 240, 300.
they
Like,
not that expensive.
240 for a small shoe that a kid's only gonna wear for a week.
Yeah, that nigga
man.
Pat
That's
tripping,
nah.
bro. He
You
tripping.
saying that?
240.
Nah, the shoes, man, you can't go light on the shoes. The
No, you
clothes,
can
they
go-
gonna fuck up the clothes, but the shoes, I be
The
going
shoes
hard.
They not
are
gonna fuck up the
They're gonna
shoes?
size out the
Nah,
shoes.
bro. My son take
What?
care of his shoes, bro.
Nah,
He clean them
hell
every night
nah.
before he go to bed. Yeah, real nigga, man.
Oh man. For some reason, I feel like so sometimes it's dark, right? And I feel like I can see in the dark better if I close my eyes.
No, your eyes can adjust to darkness the longer they've been in the dark.
You saying like once you open your eyes?
So
or
if it's pitch black in the room,
Yeah.
I close my eyes and I feel like it gets me where I need to go better than
oh
opening
yeah,
my
because
eyes.
you're unlocking your senses.
I don't know what the reason is.
No, that's what it is.
You got to.
You're-
I feel like if you close off one sense, the other senses are heightened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you close your eyes, you start to use your memory, your feeling, your touch. You start to turn into Ray Charles. Like, this ain't that bad.
Bro, I be feeling like people like Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder definitely can see.
Oh, don't. You know, blind is like, a lot of people think blind means pitch black,
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
That's not true.
No, I'm aware of that, but still, bro.
Like,
Like,
some people can see shapes. Some people can, and then obviously their other senses are heightened, so they can.
I saw someone say something about being blind and that, like, do you just see black if, like, you don't have an eye? But then they said to close one of your eyes, and when this eye's closed, you don't really see, like, black. You just don't see
anything. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, your brain doesn't, like, connect it.
that's true.
To see anything.
Could you imagine having one eyeball?
I'll be good.
Like, but I'm talking about in the middle of your forehead, though. Like, you know what a cyclops is?
Yeah.
No, like, think about it. Y'all niggas pulling out your phones and shit. Actually think about it. Fuck is wrong with you niggas, man?
Why do you?
Tired of y'all,
I don't
bro.
know how to expand on that. Like,
Nigga,
we're-
you supposed to expand on
like,
it.
okay, Keith, you jumped to being the other host. Expand on that. Like, you just asked yourself, have you ever thought about having? Okay, I'll ask it.
Bet.
Have you ever thought about having a third eyeball, like a cyclops or something?
No, I said one.
Have you ever thought about having one eyeball in the middle of your forehead, like a cyclops or something?
I actually have, and I feel like I'd be able to see a lot better because now instead of my vision being spread out, I have one lens to see everything in a wide perspective.
How does that sound to you? Like when you say that shit, like
That sound good. You just ain't third eyed up, bro. You're
think-
not woke, bro.
what you just said? You said I could see with one eye better than I can two.
Yeah, but I said in the middle, cyclops eye though. You ever seen a cyclops?
So when you look in the middle, both eyes can go to the middle, and then both eyes can go that way.
No, but it's different when your eyes are spaced out compared to when they're put together. You never seen a cyclops before? Michael, you never seen a cyclops before?
My last relationship had a bunch of issues, some of which led to our breakup. But I noticed things very quickly went downhill the second I stopped biting my tongue. I would open up here about how I'm feeling, and it could have nothing to do with her, and it would somehow become an argument. I couldn't even tell you how. Also, when I would politely as possible address my issue with her specifically, it would either be an argument or sulking and self-pity that lasted up to a week. I feel like I'm either doing something wrong or men are just bound to have no place in their feelings and relationships. I'm dumbfounded and lost. Any advice and words of wisdom are appreciated.
The premise of it is like dudes opening up to the person they're with. You know, some dudes like because I've been in this position, playing the nonchalant card a lot.
Yeah.
And you keep playing that nonchalant card, like you don't act like something's wrong until it gets to the point where it's like, all right, now I want to actually express how I'm feeling. And he's basically saying that he feels when he does that, and now it becomes like he's attacking her and stuff like that.
But the fucked up part about relationships with like male and female is that sometimes that's their first time dealing with a person of the opposite sex, like where they would actually have to express their feelings. So the first woman you ever had to express your feelings to outside your mom, or maybe you got a sister, is a girl that you're dating. Like you ain't got no friends that are girls. You ain't had no like past relationships where y'all talk. You in your first real relationship, and then you got to try to open up. And some people like version of open up is not really opening up.
Yeah.
Like they say what's wrong and then go right back in the shell and then expect the person to do the exact thing that they need. Like, how come you didn't rub me on my back when I said, like, why you didn't ask for a back rub?
Yeah.
Like, you got to say what you want. Like,
I think the best advice I can give to people, especially before you get into a relationship, is try to be yourself as much as possible at the beginning of the relationship.
That's it, bro.
When I tell you that's it.
Yeah,
bro.
don't get into a relationship with somebody and it's not yourself, or you're playing up yourself a little bit too much, or even playing down yourself a little too much. Like, be your true self. Like, if something bothers you, say it bothers you. If the way somebody's doing something bothers you, say it.
Yeah.
Because the more you make it seem like it's a norm, by the time you guys are months in and that thing starts, it's gonna make you, it's gonna like, oh, why'd you just say this at the beginning? And it's harder to bring up because you let it slide so long. You
gotta do what you naturally do as a human being. Like, if your love language is not touching, and then you get this woman or that person by like touching them a lot, and knowing like when you go through like a year from now, when you got your job, you got school, you got everything going for you, and you don't naturally do those things, you're gonna forget to do those things, and your partner gonna notice like, oh, this is not you. You gotta do stuff that you naturally good at the beginning. This is you, to see if y'all fit in the first place, bro.
Go ahead.
I definitely think you got to be yourself in every aspect. Like, don't hold no farts in. Don't hold no burps in.
No, that's crazy.
You can hold those in.
You can hold
No. See, y'all just scary, bro. If a motherfucker love you, they gonna love you for you.
If you want a nasty ass girl, go. That's what's
No,
Go ahead, bro. Y'all do that.
No.
No, I get what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
The poops in front of, but all that fart.
No, I ain't talking about poops in front of.
I learned that. I ain't not gonna lie.
See, you took it a step up. I was down.
I learned that the hard way though, because it's just like sometimes, like when you're a guy, like your dream girl is just be like, oh, I want her to be cool, talk about sports. She can fart in front of me. Yeah, that's my girl. We best friends. Like, nah, you don't want that, bro. You don't want that. Like, I want to know, like it got to be on like a rare occasion. Like my girl can't be walking around tooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta fart. Like, you held in long enough.
I don't walk around just tooting either.
Me either. Like, what the fuck is we doing? Like, hold your mouth when you're chewing.
Y'all farts in for
not
real?
hold, but
not
like
hold.
just
It's
saying.
like, but I feel like it's like a time and place. Like, go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like,
Go to the bathroom to fart? Nigga, y'all white as hell. Bro, that's natural, bro.
why
A
you
fart
keep
is a
saying
fart.
white and black?
Cuz, bro.
That's not a black thing, bro.
No, man. It's not even about it being a black thing. It's just about it being a natural thing. I feel like a lot of people just too fake.
But I think
I don't think that's fake. I just think it's just common.
Bro, you
sense.
got to go to the bathroom to fart in your house?
Bro, I promise you, even like friend wise, like if I swear to God, I can end a friendship. If I'm around you and we just chilling and you think like farting in my presence is like okay, guess what?
We're talking about not an accidental
Niggas
fart
is
either.
crazy.
Huh?
Okay,
An accidental one is like if you accidentally
How
fart.
do you purposely fart?
No,
bro?
There are some people like,
What?
bro,
You can't-
watch this. Like that type of shit.
I have never met those people before.
Or you,
I met a purpose burp before.
Or you know your fart is coming and you don't get up and
Yeah.
try to be like, all right, I'm about to go use the bathroom. If you-
crossface somewhere else.
Bruh.
Or you can be like, I gotta fart and just go in a different room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
Or
respectful.
go outside or some shit.
No, y'all was wrong with society, man. If you got to
But
fart, you got to fart.
back to
Stinky ass nigga.
But I was saying too, just like because the only perspective I can talk from is from a guy trying to talk to a girl, right? I feel like some guys think they have to play themselves up to get with the girl, so they literally go so outside of who they really are. And once they get the girl, they now you can't keep up an act. So it's just like you said, you had a joke one time. It's like, oh, you acted like you like going on walks this whole time, and maybe one of her favorite themes was walks, and you don't really like walks like that. And then obviously when you get in a relationship and she wants to go on walks, and you're like, I don't really feel like going this time. I don't really feel like, and then it ruins things. And then I think you find the right person, because I think people are afraid of like not being with the person, or like say this is the most most beautiful girl they've ever met, but they don't feel like they can get another girl like that, so they conform to a person they're not.
There's a thin line. This is where so many people get messed up. There's a thin line between like your new partner putting you on to something.
Yes, yeah.
And then you actually like if you like it or not. So like, okay, if your new partner is into yoga and they put you on to it, like you gotta process it in your brain like, are you putting me on, or am I doing this because I'm trying to get
Exactly.
you? And you gotta process that real quick, because sometimes like getting introduced to something new, you don't know if you like it until you tried it. You know what I'm saying? It's like your girl like camping, and y'all go camping every week, and you like, damn, I ain't never been camping. This is dope. Yeah. And it's like, hold on, we in July and we've been camping 18 times. Like we damn near live out here now. Like I ain't seen my living room in 20 years, man. Like
when do y'all think is the best time to introduce boundaries in the relationship?
Right away.
Right away, yeah.
Right away.
Right away.
Immediately.
Yes. Don't smile like that, please. You creep me out. Don't do that.
That's what, yeah, I feel like. But that goes back into what we were saying about just being yourself.
Yeah. I think boundaries is a tough one, because like
there's different boundaries with different people, because
People be
different
weird.
people have
Yeah.
like different, you could date a woman with no social media and not ever have to set any boundaries on social media, because every girl that you dated never has social media presence. And then you get a girl who's present on social media and just be like, all right, you doing upside down twerking. Baby, you sell lotion. I don't get why you gotta twerk with it in your head. Like,
I think the tricky part with boundaries sometimes is that you don't know what they are until you actually break them.
yeah, so somebody break your boundary. Like sometimes you never had that. Like I've dated women in the past where it's just like they have no guy friends.
Yeah.
They don't interact with any guys. So you don't think about no boundary. And then like let's say you run into a woman that's like she always around guys, she grew up around guys and they always around guys, you gotta figure out how you feel about that.
Yeah.
And there's some boundaries that they got that some people got away with it in their past relationship that they don't understand your boundary. Like some dudes, man, it's really some dudes out here that just be like letting their girls spend the night at another dude's house. Like, that's my best friend. Like, okay.
It be going into that manipulation shit too, I feel like. Because a lot of niggas be getting manipulated into doing shit like that.
I think
It's all that shit a thin line.
it's
Like,
very thin line. I think manipulation goes both ways too. Like I think some dudes, because obviously you see a lot of it on the internet and just in society. Like mostly, like it's usually the dude manipulating the girls. But there are times where dudes are getting manipulated as well. They just don't know it. And I think they're too have this ego about them where they don't want to admit that they're getting taken advantage of either.
Because it's not masculine.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm being taken advantage of. Like, oh, I gotta be home at a certain time. Or you phase up. I gotta be home in like 20 minutes, or my girl gonna trip.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you 33, bro. Fuck you mean you gotta be home at this exact time? You know what I mean? Like, bro, give yourself some grace time. I told her I was gonna be home at 2:32. Like,
No, that's
what?
crazy.
Like, bro, you good, bro? Like,
That's too controlling too.
yeah,
I feel like shit like that weird.
It becomes that way because like sometimes the dude is doing something manipulative on the other side So he gave his woman that opening to do that. Just be like, when you come here, I need you here at 10:30 just to make sure I know you ain't cheating. And then she pull it on him, and then he act like he miserable, like, bro, my girl, don't control it.
I just never feel like those are like very easy relationships to be in when it's like, I don't want you to do this because I don't want you to cheat type of thing.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like you trying to like, bro, y'all, come on, man. Both of y'all phones hot as hell. Y'all been on FaceTime sleep like for the last 7 days, bro.
No, one thing I can't stand with relationships is the you cheat, I cheat thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's so childish
that's
to me.
that's just people preference, man.
Yeah.
I just think people ain't got no relationship maturity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they just like, that's all they know. You know what I mean?
It's about the morals too.
Some people grew up like that, man.
Yeah.
Some people they mama and daddy cheat, man, on each other, and they all still live in the same household.
Oh my God.
They think that shit normal, man.
Your dad was a superstar this week.
Oh yeah, my dad got it, man. Shout out to my dad, man. So my dad got surgery this weekend. For people that don't know, appreciate everybody reaching out, all the prayers. They was able to take 3 inches off his penis. So my dad had a penis reduction. It's good because like I eventually gotta have one too.
This nigga running his mouth.
So I you know what I'm saying? I gotta have one too. Like everybody. And then one dude was in my DM like, oh, you weird as hell talking about your pop's meat. And I'm like, bruh, where do you think you get your meat from? Like, you think your meat just like magically spawned its own thing?
Well, I've never asked that though.
Like, it's like generation passed down meat. Just like you got a little meat, your daddy got a little meat.
Oh my God.
That's what I told dude. Like, bro, you think you get your little meat from nowhere? Ask your daddy, bro. You
No,
got a
can
little
get
meat too.
You definitely can get meats from anywhere though.
Oh my gosh.
Boy,
You can't. No, hold on. Look, before we take it to that extent,
Okay, I'll give you some grace. Go ahead.
there is a such thing as like you. It don't gotta be your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be your mom's dad. It can be your dad's dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is such
Meat, you get the meat from all angles.
Yeah, man. You gotta add inches. gotta add inches.
Wait, what is that
Shout
like?
out. Shout out all the real niggas. Shout out my pops, man. Dad done bless. Hey, man.
Oh, no.
Blessings. Blessings.
All right, y'all. This has been Crash Dummies episode 190. 190. Is this every page?
No, shouting out you like. I guess we both just shout out.
We
our
did
dad.
just shout out our dad. Niggas was finna be a hypocrite.
Was this
Boy,
98?
Mike ain't said shit, man. Your dad watching this, like, come on, Mike. Say something.
Oh, man.
Mike talk about, man, shout out to my mom's dad. Your dad like, yo, what's up?
Oh, man. All right, this has been Crash Dummies episode. This is 198?
That's what you mean?
It's 197.
197?
What you mean your meat big?
This has been Crash Dummies episode 197. Peace.
Your mama son, for sure.